I know. I think I'm a bit late. I probably should have done this on the Friday, not the Monday. But this is what I read in that one. And I honestly didn't read that much. I felt like I've been slacking. But I have some pre-orders coming up soon. So we'll go through this. I'm going to do reviews. I usually try not to do spoilers, but like... I'm going to spoil shit because I just want to rant. So the first thing I read this month was the Robins. I think the actual title... It's not on here. But people online saying it's Robins being Robin. And it's a 6-issue book. So I can show you all the issue covers here of like all of them. Yeah, Mama Hello Kitty pajamas, girl, you know. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't take books like this very seriously because I don't think this is like canon. I think this is just a bit of fun. If you take a book like this seriously, then that on you. I ain't got much to say about that, but that on you. This was okay. I like a lot of things with this, and I dislike a lot of things with this. I like that they're all discussing if being a Robin was a good idea. Because Batman does a lot of questionable things. One thing I'm really sick of in the Batman fandom at the moment is Batman can never grow. Because, you know, they never want to admit Batman's wrong. Because sometimes Batman's wrong. And this affects other characters' growths, aka Jason, because I think Jason has a very valid point in the whole no-kill rule, especially when it comes to the Joker. Me and one of my friends even agreed, saying like, yeah, Joker's like the one, you should go. You should just go. But the problem is you can't make Batman wrong, so everyone around him has to be wrong if they are against him, which therefore makes them have shitty writing. And all the Robins kind of get this at some point. So I'm kind of glad they made a book where they're like, I don't know if being a fucking Robin is a good idea. At least we get some softness in Batman at the end. The only thing I don't like about this, I feel like they really did Tim Day. Tim always gets kidnapped. Tim always gets his ass whooped. You know, I think he's probably the best Robin, like, by far. But he just gets his ass whooped, and he's barely in the book. I do like how they wrote Jason, that he's just not, like, a murderer. I hate when people... I hate this whole debate of, like, should Jason be a villain? No, Jason cares about Gotham, and he cares about the people of Gotham, and he doesn't mind crossing our line to ensure that they're safe, right? That's the way I see it. So I really like in this book, spoilers, is he says I do what I have to do, right? And then when Tim is like, we should just let these, because they had like a bunch of bad guys in the cellar and they're getting gassed, and Tim's like, we should just let them die. And he stops him, saying, Tim, this is not something we have to do. And I agree with that. That's how I see him. This is fine. I think if you like Robins, definitely pick it up. It's fun. It's a bit of fun, you know? Not the best writing. Some things I liked, some things I didn't. But I'm glad there was a topic that was discussed, because, Jesus Christ, I feel like we've been needing to bring up Batman being wrong for a very long time. Next thing I bought, which I'm kind of shocked at the bloody size of, like, it's like a record. Excuse me? Suicide Squad and Get Joker. As you guys know, I like Robins. I collect anything with Robins in it. And my favourite Robins are Nightwing and Red Hood, aka Dick and Jason. So this has Jason Todd in it. I've never seen a comic this big before. Like, these are massive. The covers are really nice. I'm also gonna just put a warning here. If you have, like, I don't know what the word is, you're a bit sensitive to certain issues of harm. That was so professional of me. But I really like the covers. In that, like, as much as I hate the Joker, his aesthetic is nice. Yeah, this is the one I was warning you about. Poor Jason. I'm gonna cover that up now. We'll cover it up so you guys don't have to keep looking at it. And this is also a black label. I actually don't know what the hell black label means anymore. I thought it meant, like, adult off-canon. But now I just think DC are like, yeah, put black label on it. This will make it sound more. Yeah, they need to keep their shit together. I really liked how to start off. Obviously, I think that Jason would never agree to join the Suicide Squad and have a chip in his neck. I think he would have rather stayed in prison. That's just my opinion, but I just understand to get the story along, they need to do it, so I don't mind small out characters. I liked these two books. I liked the first two. I thought it was fun. It was a bit of fun. You know, I think you don't have to take stories like this seriously or overly seriously if they're just not part of the canon, and it's a bit of a what if. The one thing I want to talk about is the motherfucking ending. The ending was so... I get it, it's open-ended, it's meant to make you shocked, but I hate it. So at the end, it's Jason and Joker on the beach talking, and then you hear a bang, but you don't see who Jason shoots, and it's basically implied that Jason offs himself, you know? You're telling me Jason... Oh, nah. No, I refuse to believe it. In my head, he shot the Joker, and that was all in my book. Because I don't like the Joker. The Joker's the most boring Batman villain. Wait, why? You have bloody Riddler. Riddler's more entertaining. Dude, put Hugo Strange and the Scarecrow together. That'd be a sick movie. Okay, next read. As I read this is Nightwing, Fifth Street. I got flamed at my comic book store because I bought this, right? And the guy was saying to me, Tom Taylor saved Nightwing, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. This is so great, and I basically went, I could just tell by his face he was dumb as me. I don't think you need this. I wanted it because I wanted the story of... Let me see if I can find it. I wanted the annuals. I say a lot. I hate to apologize, actually. I was going to apologize for it, but you know what? That's how I speak. So if you've got a problem with my speakiness, I don't know what to say about that. I have nothing to say. But I wanted the annual. I wanted this annual. Because, you know, they're both my faves. This book is so meh. Don't buy it. If you're not a collector, just don't buy it. Waste of time. You don't really need it. It was meh. Do I think Tom Taylor's run saves Nightwing? Not really. I think it was fine. It was mid. It was fun, but it was very lackluster. Very meh. Very meh. Barbara's written just to follow him around like a little fucking puppy. Let Barbara free, man. Barbara's such a good character. I think people think I hate Barbara. I do not hate Barbara. But when she is with him, she's been like poo-poo. So yeah, I don't think Tom Taylor's run saved Nightwing. I think it's okay. I like the art, but I like all the covers. But yeah, I missed that book. What the hell did I read? I read Batman Arkham Asylum. What the hell did I read, bro? What the hell did I read? This is a horror. This is the most effed up. Like, don't get me wrong, the art is like, that's Batman. Like, that art beautiful. Don't even get me wrong. Whoever drew this deserves, like... That's the Joker, bro. Dude, I feel like I read this, put it down, and then was just like, what the hell did I read? Like, the art is, like, phenomenal. And obviously this is about, like... I'm saying like a lot now. Jesus Christ. But Arkham Asylum gets taken over by all the people in the asylum. And then Batman has to go in, and it's kind of like a psyche evaluation. They also, like, the majority of this book is just script. Like, the script writing for. Which I'm kind of glad. Sometimes in the illustration, it was a bit rough trying to figure out who was who. Because it's so misty. You know, it's just so misty. It was interesting, you know. Basically, the argument is, should Batman be in the asylum? God knows. God knows. Even now, I don't feel like I fully understood this book. You kind of read it and you're like, I don't know what the hell I read. But it stuck with me. So, you know what? I think that definitely puts up there as a good read. It stuck with me. Some scenes stick in my head. Definitely think it's what... I think especially if you're into horror, you like horror and you like Batman, I would suggest giving it a read. Because it kind of checks both boxes of horror and Batman. Now, I reread Batman, The Long Halloween. This was a book I read like ages ago. Because again, I used to be into comics. I stopped reading comics when I was like 17, and I'm getting back into them. And this is really, because I remember really liking this when I was younger. I've now reread it, and I believe this is mid. No, I think it's good. I think if you're a first time reader, definitely pick it up. It's not a bad book at all. I just think when you first read it, you're like, yeah, this is top tier Batman. This is sick. And then you read better Batman stories, and you're like, And I hate the art. My god, I hate the art. Everyone look a bit freaky. I don't know how to explain it. Everyone just looks a bit freaky. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm really bad at names. So like halfway through the book, I just stopped. But look at Selina. Hold on. Man, I don't know what kind of drawing that was. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even like Ivy's design in this. But it's good. I do like it. Batman. There's a new serial killer. Is that what we call him? Villain? Serial killer. Called Holiday, and on every holiday, so like Valentine's Day to... It starts on Halloween, Christmas. He doesn't do on April Fools, because obviously it's opposite. He just kills someone, he kills someone from this crime family. Now, there were so many crime family people that I stopped remembering their names, and I just started giving them numbers. Because I've just easier for me to remember. So I don't know any of their names, but I know numbers. I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but we have to get Harvey Dent, and we kind of see him become Two-Face. Definitely interesting. Joker was in it for a bit, and maybe because I'm a Joker hater. Did not feel like he needed to be in this book. I felt like his bit was just kind of not needed. He was just kind of there to be there. Yeah, I just don't feel like he needed to be there. But I did definitely like the relationship between him and Gordon. But I would suggest reading it. Definitely pick it up if you want to get into Batman. I don't think it hurts. I'm going to make sure I put like a ranking on what I rank these out of 10. Maybe. You know, you can figure out where you want to put things if I can be asked. If future me can be asked. But that's everything I completed. I also started rereading. Because I haven't read this in a long time. A Death in the Family. I'm trying to get my hands... I don't know why this is the motion of trying to get my hands on. Batman Second Chances. It's so expensive. People are selling it for so expensive, but I'm trying to get my hands on it. Because I really like Jason Todd. But yeah, I've started reading this, so this will be in my next, what I've read in the month. I also have just finished collecting all of the new 52 Jason Todd. Red Hood and the Outlaws. So that should be read soon, and you should be getting more Dick Grayson. Honestly, you should be getting more Dick Grayson, because I just bought, I believe I showed in the haul, I bought a bunch of his Grayson comics, and I have a bunch of his Rebirth comics. I have like a ton of them that I haven't read yet. So we can get that. I also pre-ordered, so if you ever just get a random video, the new Batman. So excited for that, because a lot of people are saying that Batman acts a bit differently in this one, and that he doesn't push away his family. I'm very sick and tired of Batman never growing, and everyone around him has to be wrong, because me. Batman is no kill, me. You know what I mean? I'm sick of him pushing his family and treating his family like crap. Okay? Especially after Hush 2. I need a little bit of help after that one, because that one too much. And I know, be disappointed me. I pre-ordered the new Red Hood comic. I only bought one issue, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be horrendous. And I know it is. But I have to read the first one just to be like, I know it's shit. Even though I know now it's gonna be crap, I just need to physically be like, I know. So maybe if you end up getting a rant video, just a short rant video about that, it means that book offended me so much that happened. Sometimes it happens, bro. Sometimes a book offends you to oblivion. And crap happens. But thank you for watching. You'll definitely get more books in the next one. Oh, sorry, what do you think of my bookmark? I know, it's peak. But thank you for watching. You'll get more videos soon, because I'm back on schedule now. So, and you'll definitely get my review on the new Jason Todd comic if it's in a gaming video on its own separate video, because it offended me to my core. But thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Peace.